let's dive into creating custom racks in Ableton. If you've used Ableton for any amount of time, you've probably already stumbled onto this. If not, get ready. This is a pretty cool way to create your own custom presets that aren't just presets for synthesizers or samplers. They're also presets for effects and actually groups of effects and instruments with your own custom set of controls. What do I mean by that? Well, let's check this out. I've got a groove and a synth patch. All right, great. Now, let's say I want to spice it up and add an arpeggiator to this. Randomize the pitches a bit. Pretty cool stuff. So, man, that's a winning combination of effects and synthesizers. I'm going to highlight all of them, hold Shift and click on them, then hit Command G. Now I've got them grouped in an instrument rack. So this is kind of cool because not only can I, save this whole chain and give it its own name and be able to recall it anytime I want to have a very me sound that I designed previously, but I can also map custom controls to it. So what would make sense? What would give me instant gratification while I'm playing with these instruments? I could, for instance, I click on map here to map these instrument rack macro controls to different parameters. So the filter cutoff, that's always a winner. Put that on macro 1. Maybe you want to turn the arpeggiator on and off with one of these knobs. I can do that. This random device, I can turn that on and off with a knob. Heck, I can even turn up the amount of randomization. I can map multiple parameters to one knob. And when you're in map mode, if you click on this little expand arrow, you can see what's all there. You can even give it minimum and maximum values so that, if you have a knob controlling multiple parameters, maybe one knob opens the filter on a synth up just a little, but also can drastically change the dry-wet mix of a reverb or a delay or something. So now I've got this rack. Interesting stuff. Well, cool. I like what all this does. Again, I can save this whole rack. And this is a great way to jumpstart creativity because sometimes you might not have a musical idea, but you're having fun creating sounds, playing with your virtual instruments, making neat soundscapes and stuff like that. And that's a creative endeavor that sometimes just feels like you're wasting time. But if you save the results of what you've done with your sound design for easy recall later, then when you do have a musical idea, you can sit down, open up your custom racks, and instantly start composing stuff that sounds very, very you. So check it out. Custom racks in Ableton, great way to jumpstart your creativity.